we keep going back in, I take it this process is working for you somehow.
Yes. Succeed or fail, I feel progress. Clarity. I need to see it through.
Very good, brother.
The last time out, we got the artifact for, which was, I think, a keepsake of his, which I promise he made after he, pretty much sold his soul to, Ares. I'll definitely take that. Okay, here's a new item. Got a shield.
An infamous act. One they still spoke of in the years of rebuilding. I somehow doubted they meant it so literally.
I'll give you this, brother. Your technique has improved immeasurably.
I needed his power to secure my vengeance against the gods. I believed I had no choice.
No choice? You could have not ripped my head off my body. That was absolutely an option.
And he's back.
But that wasn't the worst of it, was it, Kratos? Killing me deprived Greece of the sun. They were plunged into perpetual cold and darkness. Crops ceased to grow. Famine descended on our homeland. Not that you cared.
Enough.
He is bitter, isn't he?
Alright.
Kratos, I'm curious. Your decision to behead Helios, was it fueled by any personal motivations? Or was it really just a means to an end?
It was not personal. I did know him, long before I killed him. He was as insufferable as any god. But his death brought me no satisfaction.
Did you know what would happen as a result?
When Helios was captured by the god of dreams, the lands fell into darkness and were not restored until his return. I knew exactly what would happen.
I kind of give you the choice of like not taking certain things. So you don't always have to like feel like you're obligated to take extra stuff on your body and pick up everything that you see. No, I know that sound was familiar. I hate these things. I ain't mixing them up. Just laugh at him. You heard him? He was just like a little laugh. Helios flare. That's the one that I had before. Yeah. I like this one.
Kratos, I hope you'll forgive me for overhearing. But before you first found your way to me, you were grappling with the symbolism of your former seat of power. May I offer a perspective?
You may.
Before I became God of War, I felt as hesitant as you do. I feared that taking the throne would only validate Odin's power hierarchy, which even then I didn't trust. But I decided I could wield a better influence on the inside than on the outside. There are many ways to lead, and not all of them involve ruling. The throne and the office are only what you bring to them.
No boss door. Ah, that was corny. Was gonna be something crazy. No, what was in this, right? I'm gonna go check out this boss.
Valhalla's got a bounty on that one.
The reef.
Above you. Watch out.
Alright, so let me check out the yeah. Ouch. Again. I want to get this dude. Alright, where'd she go?
Last one. Brilliant kill. Valhalla will be impressed.
Where's that host on it? What I wonder if that perk that I had from before, 30% boost from all my items that I took in. I wonder if I had that still. If that was a permanent thing or not.
Ready to move to the next phase, brother? Should be clear.
I wouldn't say no to some short-time help.
I'll keep it where it is. Alright, let's get showing the rope. Oh shit. Fighting Modi is crazy. Damn, that shit hit me from way back there. What happened?
Your shield, brother. Use it, yeah? Oh, plucking a son of Thor out of your memory, of all things.
Do I get all three of these or I pick one of these? I'll take that for now. The Zeus armor. And I'll take this. And then the relic, I guess I'll check it out. Again, I still think I'm cool with this. The one I have. Never really used the relics like that, man. It was always like straightforward fighting.
Yet, Kratos. And lest we forget, Kratos, lest we neglect to place your deed in full and proper context, I saved your life. Me! And you literally tore off my head for my troubles. Imagine if all your new friends knew how you used to treat your old friends. Of course, you're not the same man, right? Now, you only get your friends killed through lack of foresight. Far easier to blame others that way, am I right?
I know you are a projection of the mind. But for what it is worth, the death I gave you was unjust.
Oh, how touching. Yeah, not actually worth the spittle it took to mumble that out. Do not do that again. Nobody wants to hear that from you.
I was expecting something. But you never know. Another artifact this time. Pick up the object of judgment.
A little something to remember me by. I truly hope it brings you unrelenting torment. just a little when they do that, doesn't it? Feels like judgment.
Alright, memory completed. Now, remember how this goes, guys. You have to do the trial and knock it out in 3 and try to hurry it before the time runs out, right? Probably have to fight a siren or 2. But nothing I'm not too big about. Or worse this time. Oh, it's a siren.
Break the tether, quickly! Why are you using that weapon? Are you confused?
Okay, I'm pretty sure that'll break that tether.
Race! Oh, miss these slippery bastards,
Oh,
haven't
this
you?
is gonna hurt. I'm mad I missed. Yo, that tether is crazy.
You're enjoying this, aren't you? It's in the ground!
I don't know what that means, bro. That's a new one for me. Now we gotta fight these. Oh, they just keep coming home.
Now we'll see who's half a man.
Oh shit.
Watch your right, moron.
That is not gonna work for me.
Charging at us.
Man, I got me twice with that gun.
Feel it burn.
That charge was crazy.
You win this round, Kratos.
I'll take that. 1 out of 5, dude. Alright. Each Valhalla's chosen slain greatly increases the amount of fleeting echoes gained. Okay. That time was not about time actually being extended. Go straight forward if you can. I am on the time limit. Come on, Kratos, put that away now. Oh, I said sun came out. Is that a wraith? Oh, he hit me.
Behind you, idiot!
Nah, come on, dude. Ah, come on. Come on. It's the range attack that's killing me.
Watch from underneath!
Oh, wow.
Left side, murderer!
New arena available. The Aegean boat can be found in the east wing.
Killed the thing someone told you to do. Yay.
I'll take that one. I mean, take the boss though, right?
Ah, maximum challenge, maximum reward. Warriors in Valhalla? Seems superfluous, but alright. Left flank! Watch out! Incoming dive!
Oh, he got away. That was my last chance, dude. Alright, not bad, I guess.
Don't you wish you could have broken the mast and skewered all their heads with it?
I'll take this one.
How interesting! A dragon bird!
Oh, shit.
You to death.
It's a bird with Bifrost though.
Behind you, watch out!
I'm trying to get this little dumb bird. Well, I can't seem to get it.
Mind the tail, you imbecile! Behind you, incoming!
There's two of them now? So should have happened the first time. Shouldn't have got hit. Taking all the stats right now. Yeah, I guess I can go this way. This will be the last one, right?
You probably need to kill the really powerful one. Just guessing. Your shield, strike now! That's it. You've opened a way forward with your blood-soaked and savage ways.
Alright. We can head on up. $5,000 is crazy.
Yes, yes. Pick something and let's go.
Take one of those. I'll take one of these. Now let's go up.
Oh, hello, brother. I'm back.
Good to see you again, Kratos.
Look at his hands.
I have another cherished weapon from my travels to show you. Ready to see? Arms up! Trust your instincts, Kratos.
Oh, he hit me with a circle that time.
Come, show me that Spartan grit.
I cannot, like, counter him for some reason.
Defend yourself.
You switch weapons on me. Back your bitch ass up, bro.
Great beer, by the way.
They don't let him grab you at all, apparently.
Be ready. Such fury, such control. Arms up. Let our battle clear your mind.
Oh, come on, dog. That was corny.
Tell me, Kratos, truly, how did it feel to plunge your homeland into darkness?
Rag did not intend the land to suffer, because I was indifferent, consumed only by rage and retribution.
That is not what I asked. How did it feel, in that moment, your soul given over to darkness, bringing a darkness over everything you could see?
It felt true.
Darkness come. You occur.
Come on, Cher.
Some light.
Cheating his ass off. Caught me with the back swing, though.
Look out!
Gotta stay in the light, I guess.
Darkness come. You occur.
You
Oh,
better
that
get
move
into
is
the
so
light,
ass.
brother.
Are you ready?
Then he gonna dip me in with a and grab me? Oh, you ain't shit, brother.
Be ready.
I'm tired of this boss off, dude. Oh, snap.
Darkness come. You occur.
Brother, find the light.
Arms up.
Every time I dodge it.
Don't hold back. I won't. Darkness come. You occur.
There's light over there, brother.
Somebody still quitting, right?
Clever one, Kratos.
About to say, you trying to trash me, man. What happened?
I yield. I yield.
I don't think you were indifferent, Kratos. I think you were hurt. Deeply hurt. And you handled it unskillfully.
Wait, is that you restoring the sun? You took Helios' chariot and put the sun back in the sky, but sacrificed yourself in the process.
Yes. I fell to my death, and was saved by Helios. But this memory happened before I killed him. My evils were yet to come. What is the point?
That your legacy has always been a complicated one. That goodness is not a destination we arrive at, but a practice. Misfortune may drive anyone to darkness. We resist it only through wisdom and vigilance. You are not so unskillful now as you were then. Better voices in your head, you might call it. I think that's enough for now. You have much to contemplate.
Yes.
Back to the beach then.
You should be proud of your progress, Kratos. See you soon.
Oh no, not the migraines.
He's back.
It seems like you're making progress, whatever you're doing in there.
Perhaps.
Listen, I know I made you feel like we expected more of you than you could give. And I just want you to know, I'm not asking you to change how you are or who you are. We had to break the old world to build a new one. Picking up the pieces and putting them together stronger. It's a rare opportunity. You made a difference here. In some circles, a symbol of change. On many days, just knowing that you're a part of the Council is enough.
And other days.
You've earned a voice. How you use it is up to you.
Part 2. It'll be tier for the third time, if I'm not mistaken. A little bit of a fight. Honestly, was kicking my ass for a good minute.
Complexity into simplicity. This is the essence of mastering Valhalla.
So with all that, he guiding light, shoulder straps or radius. Some of them do got like different jaws. I remember these I had them. Huh. I had this one for sure. I don't remember having that one. Alright, so all that being said, fourth tier, found out more about Helios and what actually happened. How he feels about the whole situation of like, I guess Kratos always getting his way or whatever, but Kratos,
Make progress, but always more to be done.
like Mimir says, he moved on from it. He's trying to move on from it, and yet he's still something he has to learn from it as well. So it's all
Valhalla
bit.
is a crucible. What will you become?
Or is he gonna tell me a story or something?
No shame in making things a wee bit easier if you can.
Well, there's only 2 more keys. I'll have to take them now, right? Drop near Chris. Ooh, I can get more health now. Let's get it. I've been needing the health, bro, because you never know, like, who or, like, what type of enemy you gonna run into. So you always want to make sure you get it while you can, you know. Might as well do that. Especially since I didn't need a master, not a master, so a divine trumpet, triumphant. Makes it easier. Ooh, look at my health off the charts. All right. Let's see what we got here. We had Fury last time. They want us to still keep Fury, and use an onslaught shield this time. Now I wonder what this is going to have in store for us this time. Work Part 3, Benevolence. Ouch. It's still Courtney with that, John. I will definitely take that one. Alright, so round 2. That is a hard one because they both are beneficial. Like, alright, I'm gonna get the health songs. You definitely want the extra window though. Like, Batali's Windstorm. That's the one where he hit him with the wind. I mean, and the Hoosier charges when he charges right at him. Alright, I'm taking this one. It looks like the spear is gonna be our best friend today. I get this practice on all I can. Look, another totem. The heck is that though?
A substitute daughter. A box full of evils.
Pandora.
This one feels important.
This is your blacksmith story, isn't it? His girl was the key, and he died protecting her?
Protecting her from me. I opened that box seeking a means to kill Ares. And what I released.
Pretty much turned all the gods crazy. Thanks again for that.
Quiet head.
Unfortunate. The time I spend in my own Valhalla means you get more time with him.
Well, that's the key we're getting for. I do remember that from God of War though, like them opening Pandora's box. I just don't remember.
How well did you know the blacksmith's daughter?
Pandora. She reminded me of my own daughter, who I lost long ago.
I'm sorry, Kratos. Even at your most vengeful, you must not have wanted the harm come to her.
Pandora was innocent. The way she saw things, she could reach me when few could. She deserved better than to be a pawn, sacrificed in a game of gods.
Your regret is palpable, but thank you.
I'm not gonna lie.
That is important.
I don't even want that. I'm cool with the runic I got. I ain't even look. I just put circled it. A lot of defense. A lot of luck though. There's a boss door up here. I'm definitely gonna go do that. We don't get boss doors this early, so.
Valhalla's got a bounty on that one.
Well, who? The damn thing here? Or the boy behind me? Ace here. Okay. Thing is, what type of... Okay, lion. Somebody else just pop up?
That's the one you needed.
So my man hit it right off. Human crush. I'm gonna go with the blessing of justice.
Good. The route to the higher area ought to be open now.
Tyr, earlier you spoke to me as though I seek to lead. As if I were someone to be followed.
Your self-criticisms, valid and otherwise, seem well reflected here in Valhalla. It's no accident that your mind manifested that throne. It's more than a symbol. It's a challenge to revisit your assumptions. Mimir's right.
Again, a runic,
You
dude.
have the power, and I think the wisdom, to redefine what it means to you. To assert that power is to prove to yourself that the chair doesn't change you, doesn't make you a new person. Not if you know who you are, why you
Yeah, maybe I should have got that other one then, huh? So the only reason why I haven't been trying to grab them is because they were supposed to, and was that open? How the hell I get back there? Isn't that on the other side of the wall? Like up here somewhere? That jump was not like that earlier. I'm definitely gonna take this one. So let me see something where I got 280.
We could use some limited time assistance, couldn't we?
I think I'm alright. Let's go up. This Modi again?
Time to die.
Magni.
Ah, there's the other one.
Ah, okay. You suck.
What good's a shield if you're not going to use it?
I can't get out of the way. That joint has so much range to it.
Don't look down. Here he comes.
I mean, I guess I could just... Okay, ow. Like, the wind-up was crazy. Did you see? Again, ain't now. I don't know what just happened just now. Thing is, though, I don't remember Magni being this tough. As far as like being aggressive like this, I don't remember all that. Like, where can you go? I guess I'm just supposed to block that. I had to move just for that too. Okay, so that was interesting. I'll take that. Always use the health. Kind of like the one I got. It's like an extra defense, or a guard for that matter.
I'm back to brighten your day. All your righteous haranguing about how evil the gods are, and you somehow gloss over that little extra nudge you gave them.
Opening the box was Athena's plan. I did not know the consequences.
You would claim ignorance of the consequences of trusting Athena? Is that your idea of a joke, Kratos? Because I admit it's hilarious. But let's be real, Kratos. Whether you should have suspected the consequences or not, you certainly can't claim that you would have cared about them. You wanted the power to kill Ares. And because you wanted it, everything is justified. That's your moral code at the end of the day, isn't it? To imagine you once again holding an office of solemn metaphysical responsibility. A trusted figure, a worshipped figure. The absolute gall of you to let yourself consider such a thing. I guess irony can have you when it earns you something. Oh, how precious. I don't think you can be trusted to keep that safe at all. Pretty sure he agrees with me.
One thing I haven't been paying attention to is if the statues are different. And they are. Okay. Because I honestly thought they were all the same, and then when I looked at that one, I seen the armor was different from the last one. I'm like, maybe they aren't all the same. So then is that safe to say that's Atlas, maybe? Holding up Olympus, maybe? Almost. You know what's funny? I've never been upstairs. I've been seeing it every time I come over here, but I've never been there. I haven't even been that way. I'm good for the most part. Let's get this siren song done. See what we got in store for us this time. We gotta do 6 this time, probably. Remember, don't let them tether you.
Oh, not the song attack! Incoming charge!
Oh, that horse jump. I didn't know what it was. I ain't fought her in a while. Ooh, that got me.
Tether, quickly!
Check how she made like horse sounds. Like a little sputter or whatever. Hey, still.
Incoming charge!
Ouch. I gotta do more damage. Alright, wasn't too bad. Yeah, I'll take that. Yep, told you we gotta do 6 now. Streaming risk contain prominent rewards. Here we do gotta run out this way. I'm gonna go to the right this time.
You took
See a
out
ball for up there too. He went right in the ground, bro. Ah, he got me with that shit.
Watch from underneath!
Ouch. What the hell you think is gonna come out of this hole? Some big as shit.
Don't usually get this close.
Yo, I just got finished fighting your sister. Oh, with the back kick. This fight gonna take a minute. And she got me with that bull. Twice now. 3 times now.
Left side. Butcher.
4 times now.
Incoming charge.
Oh my gosh. I'm tethered to him now?
Another weapon, idiot.
There's too much going on over here.
Incoming dive. Only getting harder as you delay, Kratos. Still a monster, I see.
Ouch.
Incoming charge.
Wow. Alright, 4. Oh shit.
Sever the link already. Hit the glowing one before it closes in. On your left. Well, better them than us.
Here's the thing though. I think I can just keep going this way. You know what I should have did though? I probably should have just went downstairs where I know it's 2 more at, instead of trying to go somewhere I don't know where it's mine at. Plus this would have frozen my time for a second. There's no extra stuff on it.
Whose army is that?
No one.
Man, what the hell am I fighting now? And it's more, y'all?
Just got you forget that haste is a factor here. What is that?
I'm locked on.
Not my favorite.
Ouch.
Charging at us.
I keep locking on. He's the one I need to focus on.
Left flank.
What is he doing, though? Oh, come on. Whew. I couldn't counter that.
Behind you, idiot.
Ooh. I don't know, I'm just going with the stats, bro. That's my best option right now. So where did I come from? This way. No. For that one. Yeah, point to go to that boss door right here.
It's in the ground. Shield strike. Do it.
Oh, I ran right into that.
Yourself, man.
Why is it so fast right now? Don't actually don't stagger. Where'd the enemy go? I peep how I'm still in like rage mode, right? But I can't use it.
That should be enough smoke to burn your way up.
Alright. Alright, this the way. God damn, what the hell was that? That damn bird. Oh shit, fuck that. I ain't gotta fight it, I ain't gotta fight it, you feel me? But the thing is, if I'd have stayed in here longer, it would have got the red, and I don't need that.
Oh, I'm back again. Still not used to that.
Well done, Kratos. I have one last weapon to show you. I think you'll enjoy it, if that's the word.
Scimitar? Woo! Woo! That's the samurai jump. Oh no! That shit fast as shit. Oh shit. Good shit, call out Mimir. Get the Bifrost jump. What the hell was that? Oh, whatever level you in that challenge zone is the level he's gonna be at. What is that? 'Cause I wasn't close enough to get hit.
Be ready.
What is it though?
Arms up.
Come on.
Come on. It's all in the wrist, you know. Hookson, defend yourself. Fight. Fight.
I gotta stop playing it close. I gotta start blocking at the phone.
Select one's bullet.
Be ready. Hookson. Fight. The box we saw you open in the scrying pool. What was inside?
Shit. I really gotta fight her.
Vanity. Hatred.
And him at the same time?
Already possessed. But what else?
I'ma die right here. That's some bullshit.
Come on.
That's some bullshit right there. He gave me a tiny bit of health though. Right? This is a crazy ass fight right here. Like,
Come on.
it's really him that's messing me up. Like, he comes at you at the right time and you can't get away from it.
Come on.
Look. Barely got away that time. Nah, she got me.
Sorry, Kratos. You know you have to earn it.
Nah, that was whack. You wouldn't have brought out the 4 horsemen. That'd have been cool. Like, I got started early from the beginning though. That's the crazy part. Oh man.
Not your best, but I believe in you, brother.
Okay, so we learned that last round. It's gonna be all about speed and trying to get through that
Expertise comes when
time
experience
trial
is put into practice,
quickly.
absorbed into insight.
Once you get through that time trial quickly, then you can probably if you keep it at a low health level, like say if you get them to like a yellow or keep them in a green maybe. With the green, I think it's gonna be impossible because you got to be flying through the challenges, bro. Like, it's kind of almost like what you could do is say if you get the piece like the ascension for the second time and you know you're going to like to that realm where you got to do the time trial run. If you was to keep like going back in circles around the lower levels and keep like stacking your stuff up, you should be able to breeze through that zone. I wonder if you can do that.
Shield Maiden.
A gift. Keep shattering those limitations, General. Ready for a little more of my life story?
Proceed.
I was in the fight of my life with the thugs who burned down my father's inn. Suddenly there's this sound, this flapping of feathers, and who should appear but Sigrun herself. Not yet queen, but by reputation, the best fighter the Valkyries had in memory. I was awestruck. She was confused. The violence, the mayhem she sensed, she expected to follow it to a battlefield full of honored dead, not a hideout in the slums. I apologized to her for not sending worthier souls to Valhalla, and Sigrun offered to take me under her very impressive wing. But we'll cover that part next time, all right?
All right.
It's encouraging to know Valhalla wants to help. A durable improvement.
We all know what you're capable of. Glad to see you're not quitting.
I must admit, Sigrun, Valhalla isn't exactly what I imagined.
I'm experiencing only a very small part of it. One that's independent and unconnected from the rest of Valhalla. Elsewhere, there are larger neighborhoods where the dead reside. Socializing, playing games, drinking, fighting. But one must earn the right to join their fallen comrades. New arrivals run a gauntlet. A personalized, self-contained version of what you're doing. It's meant to help the dead process the lives they lived. Those who are worthy, who have found some measure of closure, are allowed to move forward. Those who are unable to resolve their lives are forever trapped in their personal Valhalla. Some just prefer to keep fighting here.
Not gonna lie, that is a nice take on that. I was just thinking about some stuff for myself. Shoot. All right, well, let's see.